What is up, everyone? My name is Jason. Welcome back to the Couch and Chat podcast. I'm joined here with a very, very special guest. His name is Kim. Kim and I go back, way back, many years ago. He has a very special story that I want him to tell, to the audience. He is from South Korea, correct? Yes. We met, I want to say 3 years ago. We were in the same, fraternity. We were in the same pledge class, and he left prematurely during my first year to join the military. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. And the military in South Korea. And he just recently came back this senior year, and now we are graduating together, class of 2019 at UCLA. So, Kim, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Of course. How are you doing, man?
Doing great. So exciting. This is my first time to do this one. So kind of very honored to do this one.
Of course, man. No, thank you thank you for being here.
I appreciate that.
It's honestly an honor,
My honor. Yes.
Of course. So tell us about how we met. We met 3 years ago, right?
3 years ago, that was 2015. Fall quarter, I was transport students, and I joined the fraternity, and we was pledge brother.
Right.
Of course, we had a hard time.
Yeah,
it was pledge.
That was a fun time.
It was a fun time. Actually.
Very fun time.
Very fun time. I enjoyed a lot.
Yeah. Good times, man.
Yes, it was a great time.
And then you left to the military. So tell us about that. So why did you leave? Did you have to leave? What was the circumstance surrounding that?
Because I'm from South Korea, exactly Republic of Korea is the same as South Korea. So basically, every Korean have to join the military for 2 years.
Right. Okay. So
this is the thing. So 2 years, for every man have to do. It's like a mandatory obligation for the older man. So I have option to do not to join the military because. I got some disease, so there's a physical test.
Right.
But they passed me. I'm okay with that to not join the military, but I can serve in the public service.
Right.
Like social department or something very easier job.
Right.
But I decided to join. I deny what they saying, but I decided to join. I said my disease overcome long time ago, so I can join definitely. I decided to join because it's an honor of the family.
Right.
Also, my other friends from back to Korea, they asked me, why are you trying to join the military, something hard, like Marine Corps? Because I said, you know what? This is the thing. You guys been to, every my Korean friends, male friends, went to the military at the time. You guys are protecting my family.
Right.
When I was in United States for study abroad, right? But so this is a payback. I got a debt from all of you guys. That's why I joined.
Right.
So the thing is, I'm just paying debt for them.
Right.
And because they protect my family, they protect my friend. So basically, they protecting all the country. So. So that's my opinion. So I decided I joined the military a little bit late. I joined the military 24 years old.
Okay.
So I'll say joined the Marine Corps because I want to do more. This is a volunteer thing anyway. Right. It's more hard part. So I decided to join the Marine because I have a lot of debts, I feel.
Right.
So I'm
a lot of debt.
Yes. So I decided this is going to be honorable for my family. And also, it's time to repay back to my friends. Right. Time to protect their family.
Yes.
And my family too. Right. So I joined the military, which is Marine Corps.
Marine Corps. Okay.
Yes.
So how old were you when you joined the military? When you left UCLA, how old were you?
I was 23 years old.
23 years old.
Yes.
Okay. And at the time, I think I was 18 when we met. So he left at 23. And then you left to South Korea. So where were you stationed during your time?
Station? I feel I don't know,
where were you put? Where did you go while you were...
This is the thing. There's a lot... first time we called Pohang.
Pohang, okay.
It's a training center. So it's south part of the Marine Corps training center. So I've been there for 6 weeks for training.
6 weeks?
After that, after training, they sent it to the DMZ.
The DMZ. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the DMZ for everyone listening?
Oh, it's like a boundary between South Korea and North Korea.
Okay.
About like they cannot cross each other. It's kind of military zone, so
Right.
it's like neutral zone. I would say it's neutral zone. It's like 38 north like degrees. Like so, I would say this is the thing. My place is called Gangwon-do and Gimpo. It's like DMZ is a very long line all the way down, but mine was like a north west part.
The northwest part. Okay.
So, which is protecting the soul.
Okay.
Very important position to.
Oh yeah, very very important.
Because if we get attacked from that. If we lost that place, they can come to Seoul like 30 minutes right away. So that's a really important place. That's why they put the Marine Corps in. That's most dangerous place too. Actually,
I bet it's very dangerous.
Yeah. So at the time, I joined the military 2016 April to 2018 January. At the time, you guys maybe remember it was a really dangerous time.
It was a very dangerous time with the nuclear crisis.
And also Trump was want to declare the war. So
that was happening.
Yeah. So it was really right now. It's very peaceful though.
It's very peaceful now, but at the time when Trump was threatening North Korea, you were there, right?
I was there.
You were there at the border.
In North Korea, a lot of like military also wanna I don't know. It's really hard to say, but it was dangerous moment.
It's very dangerous, at the time.
Yeah, at the time. Yeah.
So what was you were living there at the DMZ too?
Yes, I was living.
So how was life like, day to day when you were out there? Yeah.
Yes, actually, I was when I entered the DMZ, I was private, of course. So first private, and corporal to sergeant, and you're done, basically. So between private and until like middle of the corporal, you got hazed a lot.
Hazed. Hazed. Tell us about that. Are you allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, it's a past a long time ago.
Okay,
right now, it's way better, but that's like, but this is traditional for the Marine Corps. Even it's not only for Korean. It's the United States Marine Corps is haze more. I thought a lot of United States like Marines are hazing each other more than us actually. So I think we are okay with this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to know. And not a lot of people, get some insight on what happens behind the scenes.
But it's not a haze. I would say it's a building the character.
Of course,
it's just a part of the process.
Yeah, and you came out of it a stronger person.
It was really helpful, and it was really worth it. And I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But they did it to me. But
I do remember you being a different person when you left. You were still the same Kim, but you were also matured when you came back.
Yeah, and long time ago, Jason, you remember I was really drunk on Kim every time and drinking every day.
All the time, yeah. I remember that.
Irresponsible all the time.
Very, yeah.
But
it was fun. It was a fun time, but you went through that and
I've been changed a lot.
You're a lot more mature. I mean, you're still the same party guy, but at heart, but you know how to control yourself. You're chill.
Yeah, I don't drink not that much right now.
Of course. Yeah. Same here. Well, I try not to. But so you lived at the DMZ. So what was life like? Were you allowed to have cell phones? Were you allowed?
Oh no, actually, compared to United States Army, like military, like we are not allowed for the cell phone, no laptops. We have a 350 people are staying in my one camp, and there's only 20 computer was there, and it was a really slow computer, of course, and you can only using 30 minutes a day.
Oh, really?
Even if you are private and first private, it was hard to use it. So after you become corporal, it's easy to use. So here's the thing. Very interesting fact.
Okay.
One time, I was really lucky when I was a private. First private. I was really lucky to using the computer.
Right.
I haven't using computer for 4 months. 6 months. Around 6 months.
It's a long time. It's a very long time.
So I just opened the Facebook. I was kind of nervous because wow, this is great. I haven't using internet or log in the Facebook so long. So I just log in and look at everything, everyone's life, especially you too.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
yeah, all the Five Side Brothers, and I feel sad.
Yeah.
I opened the Pandora box. Is it right?
Pandora's box, yeah. You opened, yep.
I released everything except hopes because I'm in the jail.
Yeah.
And because it was a very dark time for me, dark age.
Yeah, no, I bet.
A lot of age, a lot of building the character, but the thing is all the time, I have a lot of work to do all the time. Mm-hmm. It's not just for preparing the war, it's like have to do a lot of things to making. My position was like this. It was very simple. I was organizing for the very secret documentary, also mapping about. I was on the team of the like leading the tank, so I make the coordinate and they shooting the points.
Dang.
Yeah. So I have to do a lot of practice. Also, I have to do work at nighttime between like say 12 to 3 a.m.
12 to 3. Mm-hmm.
So my because it's a DMZ, so it's something might be war might be happen, so we have to be prepared 24 hours.
Yeah, no, I bet.
Yeah.
Because you never know what's going to happen.
We never know, so we have to be prepared, and we've been trained a lot because they wake up every like 4 or 5 a.m. sometimes because they want to train real. But sometimes was really weird happen.
No, yeah. What was what's the craziest thing that's happened like while you were stationed there? Like
maybe I'm not sure. Should I can tell this one now, but because this one never show in the news.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's happened in my camp. That's it. So
okay.
So not my camp. Next to camp, there's another Marine Corps camps.
Right.
So every camp has like 16 different tank. 16 tanks.
16 tanks.
So we are like aiming to the North Korea in the DMZ.
Right.
And right next to our camp in the Marine Corps, it happening like around 3 a.m. Mm-hmm. And they say it's like real situation. It's called DEFCON or something like DEFCON, something is coming up. So I was like worried about. No, we didn't worry about it because it's training all the time. It's a real situation. Blah blah. Mm-hmm. Everyone go to bunkers. Mm-hmm. So everyone prepare their guns and going bunkers and preparing for the loaded. Mm-hmm. We said, just training is happening all the time.
Just training.
But it was real happen.
It's a real thing.
But the problem is, we thought they're gonna start to attack us.
Okay.
But actually we shoot them.
Oh.
By accident.
Okay.
It was by accident we shoot the North Korean. But between DMZ, there's a big river. Mm-hmm. So we shoot the river actually. We didn't shoot the like North Korea camp.
Right.
We shoot the like in the river.
Okay.
But right in front of their camp. Mm-hmm. And it was the middle of the 3 a.m. So, and also raining day, and the thunder coming. So,
wow,
we carefully because they might be prepared for the attack us too. Mm-hmm. So we might be having some small battle or something. Mm-hmm. Where we kind of like really nervous, and it happened. But it was thunder and raining day, and it was nothing. They just like didn't know about that.
They didn't know about the attack.
Yeah, we're waiting like 3 hours. Why they didn't move anything? Like they should be moving and they have to be like attack or something like that. And they didn't move. I said, oh,
thank goodness.
Okay, thanks goodness they didn't know about that.
Yeah.
But we didn't talk to this situation to upper commander.
No, you didn't tell anyone.
Yes, because maybe everyone got fired if we.
Oh no, probably.
That's right. So everyone said, okay, let's not pretending it's not.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Yeah,
so you guys fired on North Korea.
Yes.
On accident.
Accidents.
But no one.
It was a very dangerous moment.
Very dangerous moment. You guys sat there in the rain, the darkness,
Thunder time.
Thunder. And you waited for 3 hours.
Yeah,
and luckily, they didn't retaliate. They probably didn't even notice.
Even didn't notice.
No. And then you just didn't tell your commanders.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a very scary story.
Yeah.
Luckily, they didn't retaliate. Has there been an instance where they have attacked you while you were there?
No. They do always. They attack some like purpose. Okay. For example, Trump sending to F-35 or something airplane. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the United States Air Force is thinking, but they crossed the North Korea DMZ in the zone.
Oh, they did
through
that.
by airplane. Of course, it's stealth, so they never know.
Oh, it's stealth. Yeah. So they never know.
But China government, China actually tell them, okay, they give information right away to North Korea.
Really?
You guys are fucked up.
Oh man.
And North Korea really fucked up, and they start to shooting not our region but the other DMZ. They start to shooting each other.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Because North Korean military, I don't know, they're really kind of upset about that.
Mm-hmm.
So they cannot shoot their missile to Seoul or because other place, because Seoul is the capital of every foreign people are living. Also, Seoul, like it's called Yongsan. A lot of United States military are staying there, so
Oh, really?
they don't wanna.
Yeah.
they wanna just only shoot for the South Korean camp.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't want to do anything with the
with the
UNs
Americans.
or like United States military.
Right. They don't want to mess with that.
So they choose the place. There's no place there's no foreigners living. Like so, they start to shooting some DMZ zones. You know. Luckily, we are not the place. I don't know why, because maybe around our DMZ camp there's like couple factory. It was illegally immigrant workers are working in that factory.
Okay.
It's like most come from like India, Philippines,
Right.
or like where was it, something like that, like third developed country. Maybe they don't want to make a problem with that.
Right. That is insane, man.
Yeah.
So while you were there, I remember you telling me a story where you just read books all the time because you had nothing else to do.
Oh right.
Tell us about that.
In 2 years, I read 98 books.
98 books.
The other 2 books, my goal was 100 book.
Oh, you're so close.
I was close,
You're
but I
really
don't have
close.
time.
Yeah.
Because the other 2 books, oh my god, I don't want to say this, but that 2 books was really hard to read because the level of the book is going very hard, getting harder. Most of the book is about the humanities that I read, like human history, art history, like like music, like classic music, or I'm so into it for the everything classical, like back to the history.
Right.
So here's the thing, I don't have time. Only my personal time is only about 2 hours a day, except the meal. I read, I spent whole 2 hours for reading the books, because other brothers, I'll say other comrades.
Comrades?
Yes, I'll call comrades.
Yeah.
Other comrades, they are rather to sleep than reading do something because he's so tired. But I was really tired to do something. But I start to reading because I don't want to waste my time. So I read a lot of books, a lot of especially artists. Like say, I was really into Roman and Greek mythology and history.
Were all these books in English too?
No, actually, every book you have to check by from the
Really?
because if you, for example, if you're reading some related with Karl Marx, it's not allowed to bring into the
So no Karl Marx.
no Karl Marx, or they say it's communism, everything is
Communism,
bad.
yeah.
So let's say Lenin's or whatever, something
Lenin.
related communism cannot bring
Okay,
it.
so no communism.
No communism books at all. Even here's one problem. I want to say one thing.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys know Maxim, like something like sexual, like magazine.
Right.
Like a lot of like military in United States, they bring.
Yeah,
their,
they bring
like,
those
their
magazines in.
camping.
Right.
We can't.
No, so no sexual stuff at all.
Think about it. 2 years. We cannot using computer, and this is a public place,
Right.
and no sexual magazine at all, and everything is public. So actually, we are suffering. Like we are exactly jail. Actually, it's like
So you were out there for 2 years without any stimulation whatsoever.
All the metaphor like I was a monk for 2 years.
You were a monk. Wow,
a monk.
that's quite the comparison, man.
Yes.
So it was really like that. 2 years.
2 years.
It's a long time.
2 years, no sex.
No sex.
No sex at all.
Not a lot of internet.
No internet. Only I can do is like maybe out of the vacation, I can do some and like for
Yeah.
fun,
Fun stuff.
Yeah, fun stuff for myself. But except that, I was like just so think about it. I read the books, 98 books. What I do when I become corporate, I can play the whatever I want in the TV show. So what I play was called Classica. It's like usually they play the Mozart and Beethoven, Chopin stuff, reading the books, and I ask for the private and first private. As I call like Kim's tea times.
Kim's tea time.
Yes.
Nice.
Everyone join, and I said, let's bring. I have a coffee from the after vacation. I can allowed to bring the coffee. So
Okay.
I brought some from Colombia, Costa Rica coffee. I make some like with a French press. I make some coffee and share with them, and I'm forcing them to read the book with me.
Nice.
Yeah, they hate me. I think they consider it as a hazing too.
Hazing. Reading is hazing. Learning
Because they
is hazing.
become running.
It's
was
like,
hazing.
what's going on? You're not used to this.
And they have to listen. They have to listen, like forcing to listen to classical music.
Right.
Yeah. So, drink tea and drink coffee and reading the books. And our camp is located at a mountain. So basically, it's a temple, and I was a monk. That's what monks do.
Yeah.
Meditation and read the books.
Yeah. For 24 months straight.
Yes. So I consider a 2-year experience. I feel I went to the graduate school actually.
Right.
I read more than any books in my life in
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, I think in 2 years I've only read less than 10 books. A lot less than 10 actually, but that's a lot of books, man. 98.
98.
Unfortunately, you couldn't hit 100, but 98 is good enough in my opinion.
98. Yeah. Also, I write not just write. I just read the book. I read. I write down.
You wrote stuff too.
Yeah, it's like summary or important quote and
Okay.
everything. So back to my home, so I have like 10 different notebooks.
Wow.
So I have 10 different notebooks, and this is when I open it, I can. It's like SSD memory,
Yeah, it's like a hard drive.
Like hard drive.
Yeah.
Just put it in my bed. I just open it. Just
Open it,
in
you have
5 minutes.
everything.
Oh, that's back to online.
But you handwrote everything.
Yes.
You summarized every book you read. You did some analysis. You really learned from everything that you
because
read.
everyone know every time you read the books,
Right.
you forgot to. What should I say? You forgot what you read actually.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to keep, writing.
Writing.
All that stuff. So, tell us about. So, do you have to go back to the military?
After if war happened.
So yeah, say something happens right now in South Korea. Are you required to go back?
Yes. Every man have to go back. Person who
Okay.
went to military. That's obligation.
It's
to
an
do.
obligation.
Until you're 5 years old. I think. I'm
35
not
years
sure,
old.
but yeah. Also, after I'm done with this college, there's like have to stay like 4 or 5 days stay in the camp once a year. So it's a keep training.
really?
Yeah.
So this is continuous until you're 35.
Continue, yes.
But not as long as 2 years.
I'm not sure exactly my age. I'm not sure about that, but there's like a time that I have
About,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 10-year maybe. Yeah.
But not as long as like a few months or anything, just a few days.
yeah,
to
just
go back.
like 5 days.
Okay.
Just staying with
That's
them
not bad.
5 days and training and just shoot up some guns, rifles, or whatever.
Right. No, yeah, that's super fun.
Yeah.
No, that's really, really like good stuff that you're doing out there. Really respect that, and that takes a lot of guts. And
True.
honestly, it's an honor for you to talk about this on the podcast. So, like I said,
I'm
again,
honored for that. I really appreciate about that.
Okay, so let's talk about deserters. So I remember we were taking this walk before in Westwood, and then one of my old roommates had a friend who is a South Korean citizen, correct? And do you remember us having that conversation about how?
Yes.
So what's your opinion on that? Like, what do you?
As I mentioned before, I kind of angry about him actually. He said he came to United States and trying to get a residence or
Right.
citizenship, or trying to. The point is he trying to escape the military.
Right.
I'm kind of angry. So I asked him, so your family are living in United States or other country? And no, right?
They're living in South Korea,
South
right?
Korea. So I said, then fuck you.
Yeah.
Because you have a debt.
Yeah.
If your family are living in United States or the other country, you don't have any debt for anyone. because everyone's while you're staying in the United States, your family are protected from me and my friends or other fellows.
Right.
But he's the one who got a debt, and he's the one who wanna escape for the military. That's not make sense at all.
Mm-mm.
And I said, okay, if you want to live in the United States, okay. But after military, this are free for you.
Mm-hmm.
So my suggestion was enter the military and that pay for your debt and do whatever you want. Be you get a citizenship in the United States or whatever. Mm-hmm. Anyway, you have a debt your whole life because since when you was born, like 1 year old, at that time the military, like army, other soldiers protect to you to maintain the South Korea will actually. Mm-hmm. So he got a lot of debts in his whole life.
Oh, I bet.
So very selfish idea. I hate it. Person who have idea to try to escape like that. Mm-hmm. If he's think he's not good fit in like in the military, he can at least volunteer for the social department for 2 years.
Right.
He doesn't have to bring some guns or nothing. Just writing something paperwork. Mm-hmm. But that's also helping for the country. I'm not asking for to be a patriot, but the thing is, he got a debt, he have to pay back for that. So very simple. Very
simple, yeah. No, I totally agree.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry that happened, and it's upsetting, when people...
Yes. Actually, it's not only for him. It's a lot of people trying to escape the military.
Really? So why do you think that is? Like, wow.
Because it's very complicated story. Mm-hmm. Because actually, all the soldiers in compared to United States, the South Korean soldiers are treated really unfair. Very unfair. Mm-hmm. The wage. Oh my God! It's not payment. It's not a payment for the month's payment.
Okay.
I'll call it just transportation fee. Mm-hmm. How much we got? When I was a surgeon, I got paid $190. I would say per month. That's my life payments. I don't call it a payments.
$190 a month.
Because it's obligations, things, Mm-hmm. But compared to Israel, soldier, they got at least $2,000, $3,000, something like that.
Oh wow, it's a big difference.
Mm-hmm. And also, the lady doesn't go to the military or serve in the social departments.
Oh, so no woman.
No woman do any obligations, so they think it's equal. I understand.
Right.
I also disagree about that not to join the military if the lady. I think lady have to go for do something not military but social department working because there's a lot of volunteer work needed. Mm-hmm. That's why they think it's not. They don't want to go because they basically think is when you go to military 2 years you might be losing your careers and you're losing actually everything. You're not gonna get money. You're not gonna get a career. People disrespect actually. Not everyone, but a lot of people disrespect compared to United States Army or So that's why they're trying to skip the military or something.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you have any siblings by any chance?
Yeah, I have my older sister.
Older sister,
yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
Where is she? Is she still in South Korea?
She's staying. Your whole family is.
Your whole family is still in South Korea.
Yeah, so I have a lot of debt. That's right.
Yeah, you have a lot of debt to pay.
And I pay back.
Yeah, you already paid that debt. I mean, you served your time. 2 years is a long time of not doing anything.
True.
That is insane, man. I don't know if I could survive that.
It's fine.
Yeah, during your 2 years, I was here at UCLA doing my thing, studying, and now you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back online right now, and I'm senior. I'm ready to graduate too. I'm so excited for that too.
So what's the plan after graduation?
Definitely go back to Korea, and I want to do cosmetic brand. I want to make my own cosmetic.
So you're launching your own company?
Yes, my own company.
Wow. Okay.
It's gonna name is Curador. It's Korea. Curador means by Spanish is healing.
Healing.
Yeah. So. I didn't name on it yet, but I want to make it my own company like that.
Right.
Gonna selling to Mexico and Colombia. It start with the blackhead nose remove
blackheads remove. I think I have a lot of blackheads on my nose.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be a really good opportunity. I have a personal connection over Mexico and Colombia. It's since 6 years ago. Actually, I'm going to Colombia in 2 weeks later.
Oh wow!
I got an invitation for one marriage. So
marriage.
Yes.
Man, that's always a big thing. You planning on getting married soon?
Maybe 10 years
Maybe
later.
10 years later.
Yes,
okay,
maybe.
yeah.
Yes, I'm too young for that.
Oh no, I feel it, man.
You too.
Yeah, I want to get married. Just kidding, I'm joking. Totally joking.
Yeah.
Kim also hosted a wine night last night. It was my birthday. I turned 22.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
He also got me this cinnamon coffee cake. You can't see it from the mic, but you can see it from here on the camera. I'm going to try it out. Thank you again for hosting that wine night. It's super fun.
Always happy birthday again.
Thank you.
You become 22.
22. How old are you now?
Now I'm 25 years old.
You're 25 now.
After master, I become 26.
Then you're 26. Halfway through your 20s, man.
And I don't have a bachelor yet.
Yeah, honestly. No, it's crazy because, like, when Kim left, I was 18. He was 23, right?
22.
22.
And joined the military 23.
So you're my age.
Yes.
You're my age right now, and
age.
that's when you left and joined the military. And, you know, I was 18 when you left. That's insane. I still have the photo from when, you know, the last day you were here. We took a selfie together.
Yeah, exactly.
And, yeah, I took that selfie, and I think I took another selfie when you came to visit. You weren't starting school yet, but you visited, right, last year. And, yeah, it was a beautiful moment.
It was beautiful moments.
Yeah.
I never forget. That's why, you know. I always miss the Faisai, and I always miss all my brothers. I miss you, of course, Jason.
Of course, I miss you too, Kim.
And I'm glad to be back here again.
No, I'm glad. I'm so glad that you're back. It's always a fun time with Kim. He's not the biggest party animal like he was before, but still a party animal at heart.
Like say tequila to change to wine.
Tequila to wine. He's a big wine guy now, so
I love it.
It's a lot more sophisticated.
Exactly.
So, well, just wanted to thank you again, Kim, for coming onto the podcast.
I appreciate about that too.
Thanks for
here.
Yeah, thanks for talking about, you know, your military experience and what life was like at the DMZ. Is there anything else that you would like to tell the audience on the last note, or something that, you know, you want to get off your chest?
It was a very exciting experience that I have right now, and I'm glad to be here. And also, thanks for the hearing.
Of course, man. Well, Kim, thank you again.
And happy birthday, Jason.
Hey, it's my birthday, everyone. Wish me happy birthday.
Yes.
Well,
Happy birthday,
again,
bro.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome, bro. See you later.